What's up, YouTube? So, King Styles here. Um, so this is season 0, episode 7. Alright, so the way it goes is basically you just see this really big fat kid, and he's a giant snob, right? And his name's Kujirata, which I think Kuji means whale, so basically he's a little whale, fat ass. Anyways, so he's just walking down the street, and he's telling everybody, "Get out of my way, get out of my way," being a dick. And he sees it, and some kid gets in his way, not trying to or anything, just yeah, he just kind of gets in his way, and he pushes him, and the kid lands in trash, and he's like, "Oh no, look at you, you got dirty," and he throws money at him. He's like, "Here you go for your clothes bill or something, I guess." And that just kind of shows you what kind of character he is. So it cuts to Yugi, Tristan, Taya, and Joey, and they have little Tamagotchis, little digital pets, and they're talking about them. And Joey just got in trouble for his because he had his in class and he was cleaning it and fixing it up and stuff. And there's this they're all trying to get like the best pet, to show that they can make good pets. So they're all playing with their Tamagotchis and stuff. And Miho's like, "What a waste of time. I'm a beautification member. We don't do that. This is reality. We do this in real life. We don't play around with those stupid things." And then Miho comes in the door, and she's like 2 class periods late. And she's like, "Oh, I love my little Tamagotchi." And Tristan automatically being, the lovesick heartthrob he is, or lovesick, I guess, being lovesick for Miho. He's like, "I just realized it now." He's like, in order to, be a better beautification member, he's like, the digital world and reality are the same. So he basically tells Miho, he's like, "Let me help you raise your pet for you," because she's like, they have this contest right now. It happens over the weekend, and whoever wins the contest, whoever has the best Tamagotchi, will win a trip to Australia for 2. So Tristan, being lovesick, he's like, "All right, cool. Let me help you out. Let me take care of your pet for 3 days. I'll take care of it. I'll make it the best pet ever." And Miho, realizing, I don't know if she tried to play him, but she basically did. Like, not in a bad sense, but she got what she needed out of him. So he takes the pet and he just goes. And yeah. So they're all playing and stuff, and they're all talking about their pets. And he sees Kuji, and Kuji's just kind of sad, just staring down at the ground. He's like, "Hey, Kuji." He's like, "Do you have a little Tamagotchi?" He's like, "No, I don't have one." He's like, "Okay, well, here, you can have mine." Because, Yugi's cool. He's like, "I got plenty of them," because his grandpa owns a card store. And I guess hence a lot of toys. So, he basically gives him one. And he's like, they just go back to the whole usual, messing around and stuff. And so just as they're messing around and stuff and Yugi's talking to him, Kuji comes in and he's like, "Hey, Hayama, come here." And Hayama goes to him, and Yugi's kind of worried because Kuji's an ass. And Hayama's really small, really meek, really mousy. And so they go to the bathroom, and Yugi follows, and he sees Hayama, sorry, giving Kuji like a huge stack, like just basically 1 bill, but it's meant to signify a lot of money. So he gives him 1 bill, and in doing that, he's like, "Oh no, Kuji's hustling Hayama." So Kuji walks out, he doesn't even care, he just walks out. And Hayama walks out, and Yugi says, "Dude, he's like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine." He's like, "If you ever need to talk, we're classmates, I can help you out." He's like, "Yeah, okay, thank you." And he walks away. There's a little smirk on his face, which is, yeah, kind of, So, he walks out, and basically it jumps to the next day. And the teacher starts the class, and the kid walks up, and he's like, "Tristan, where's Tristan?" And Tristan leaves a slip of paper on the desk, and the little kid walks it up to the teacher, and the teacher's like, "What is this?" And he reads the note, and it says, "Stayed home to raise a kid." And the teacher's like, "What the hell?" Which I thought was hilarious. So it goes back to Taya and Joey talking about theirs and stuff like that, and it goes back to them talking about their Tamagotchis. And Kuji walks in and says he has the best one, and Taya's like, because Taya's showing off hers, and hers is cut cute and cuddly and stuff. And Kuji basically grabs his from hers, and he links them up to share data, basically, so they can grow and experience and get bigger. So he grabs hers, and his basically eats hers, and she freaks out. She's like, "Oh my God, no!" And then Joey gets upset, and he's like, "You know what? You think you're tough?" And he throws out his, and his gets beaten up and eaten. And then Yugi gets pissed, and he's just like, "Hey," he's like, "We spent a lot of time, or they spent a lot of time and care and stuff trying to take care of theirs. You know, you shouldn't do that." And just as Kuji's about to grab Yugi's, Tristan shows up, like literally 3 days, like no sleep, all fatigued, all like dying, zombie-like. And he's like, "I have created the ultimate." And Kuji's like, "Yeah, whatever." I'm missing a couple details here, but basically Kuji got like a super ultimate, like rare, expensive Tamagotchi. So Kuji thinks he has a better one. Tristan pairs it up with his, and Tristan, his being Tristan, makes his Tamagotchi into a beautification member. So he cleans up all the trash, and it kills Kuji's. So Kuji loses, and he gets pissed, right, and walks away. And Kuji gets pissed and walks away, and out of nowhere you see Hayama just kind of like drop something on the ground, and Yugi's like, "Whoa, you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing," which should be clue number 2 that something's up. All right. So Hayama gets pissed and drops his shit. All right. So Tristan and Miho, it cuts to them, and they're walking away from school. And as they're walking, Tristan gets ahead of her, and Miho gets kidnapped. And he turns around and he sees a note on the ground, and it says, "Meet him at the warehouse." And he gets there, and Miho is just kind of like, I guess, tied up or chained up, and she's like passed out. And Tristan's like, he's like, "You bastard!" And he sees Kuji pop out, but as soon as Kuji pops out, he just falls on the ground, and on his back is a bunch of whip marks where he's getting beat, right? So H comes out from behind him, and he's like, my pet sucks, and he's talking about Kuji, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "My pet Kuji." He's like, "I tried giving him sweets and it didn't work, so I started giving him money, and I used as his food to make him grow. And he sucks. He's a terrible pet." And he starts telling Tristan, "I want you to be my pet." It's like, "You're a winner." He's like, "I can do great things with you." Ah, sorry. So, seeing all this, Tristan's like, he's like, "What the hell?" And he gets pissed off. He's like, "You shouldn't do that to people." Sorry, guys. So he tells Tristan, "You be a better pet." And Tristan tries to charge at H, but of course he's still fatigued from 3 days of like no sleep, and he falls down. And as he falls down, Yugi appears basically out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hayama, what the hell are you doing?" You know, well, not like that, but yeah. He's like, "What are you doing? You shouldn't treat people like that." And Tristan down, he starts telling him that he'll use Miho as Tristan's feed, his love for her basically, to make him bigger and stronger. So Tristan's passed out. Well, he's not passed out. He's just really tired. He gets up. He's fatigued, and H starts beating on him with a whip, right? So Pharaoh Yugi comes out, and he's like, "Let's play a game." So the Yugi pulls out his Tamagotchi, and of course Hayama pulls out his, and Yugi's is fighting with his, and it just starts looking like Hayama's is gonna win. When Yugi's Tamagotchi evolves. It basically evolves, gets bigger and stronger, and beats Hayama's. So Hayama beat. He gets pissed off. And he starts whipping his Tamagotchi because it's a Shadow Realm, and Pharaoh Yugi made him come out in real life, like real monsters. He starts whipping it, right? And he's like, "I own you. You know, do what I say." And just then, the pet gets up and eats him. Eats Hayama, which I kind of laughed at. So as H is passed out on the ground, he tells him that a pet needs more than food and whips, basically food and discipline. Love is needed too. And as he's telling this, like 20, 30 feet away, you just see Miho and Tristan cuddled up, right? And Miho says to him, "Let's go to Australia together." And then he goes, dot, 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 mama. So Miho's going to go with her mom. And that's how it ends. So that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, Episode 7. Yeah, that'll be it. I'll be uploading Episode 8 soon. Alright guys, that'll be it for now. King Sliders out.